Strategic management process. There are 5 phases. There are 5 phases of strategic management process. The first one is to establish the mission, vision, and value statement. We learned this last week. Yeah, in order for organization to form a good strategic management process, number one, it must clear with the vision, the mission, and what values that will support that mission and vision. Secondly, what are the current context? What are the current development? What are the current expectations of the product or services that you are going to offer? You need to assess that reality. How are you going to assess it? Later, I will explain about SWOT analysis, about VRIO, about PES. Firstly is formulate corporate, business, and functional strategies, like the previous slide. 4, only then you go for strategic implementation, implement. 5, maintain strategic controlling. Yeah. How are we going to assess the reality? The first phase, remember, you must clear with your vision, your mission, and the values that support it. SWOT mean what is your strength? What are the opportunities that you have? What is your weaknesses? S, strength. W, weaknesses. So this one is internal. Internal mean what is your strength? What is your weaknesses? That is internal, dalaman. I mean the organization. And opportunities and threat, OT. Opportunity and threat is external. In the market, outside there, what are the opportunities? What are the threats? If you know your strength, your weaknesses, and what are the opportunities and the threat, you are going to have very good strategy. BRIO. BRIO means valuable. The product is so important that people want to have it. R mean rare, cannot be found everywhere. Only few offer it, and one of them is you, rare product. I, inimitable mean difficult to be duplicated. Tidak boleh sukar untuk ditiru lah. Tapi sekarang ni banyak benda tiruan. So you must know which is kaca, which is permata lah. Inimitable, difficult to copy. And O, organizing. How are you going to use the valuable product, rare in the market, and inimitable to be your good strategies, to have the good strategy. Forecasting, what is the future? Forecasting, you can use scatter plot analysis or trend analysis. To forecast, we must know the trend. What is the trend? Bukan kereta api, trend, TREND. You must know the trend of the products. Benchmarking, you look for your competitors, and look for their capabilities, whether you can compete with their abilities or not. That is benchmarking. Okay, so SWOT already, this slide I already mentioned just now, share. When the top management came up with strategies, it need to be cascading down. Cascading down maksudnya ialah how actually these strategies need to be implemented. What is the way? How are you going to do it? This particular thing, way of doing must be delivered to the functional level, to the operational level. So this is what we call cascading. Okay, this or the graphic of the previous slide, yeah, how they apply it. 3 core process of business: people, strategy, and operation. People, human resource, very important. Teamwork, understanding, passion, support one another, respect one another, very important in order to make sure the strategy is doing well. Strategy, yes lah, you have the strategies. And operation, how are you going to penetrate the markets? How are you going to put yourself in the market so that you will stand tall from the others? Okay, so basically this explain 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Execution roadblock, explanation of the in which sometimes it is easy to say, it is easy to tell, but when come to implementation, there are a lot of bureaucracies. This is normal in organization, especially in large firm bureaucracy. Roadblock. Maintaining strategic control. To maintain the control, you need to engage. Engage means people feel, employees feel sense of belonging. Keep it simple means easy to understand by the operational levels. Stay focused, focus lah, focus. Keep moving, always active, not passive. Okay, so I think this is about the end of the slide. And normally at the end of slide, every chapter, every topic, it will review the chapter in the perspective of what actually the knowledge that you gain from these chapters, what actually the skill that you can learn, and what are the attitudes needed, and as well as other characteristics. So this slide, you just read it through. This is actually the reflections of the chapter that you need to be able to have to acquire KSA, knowledge, skill, attitude, and other characteristics. Career corner, okay, this one is just for you to take the knowledge that you learn from today and how actually you practice it when time comes, when you are in career later on. So, salam Idul Fitri kepada to all my students, especially those who are celebrating Hari Raya with your loved one, of course your mom and your dad and your brothers and your sisters. Dalam kerendahan hati ada ketinggian budi, dalam kemiskinan harta ada kekayaan jiwa, dalam kelembutan lidah tentu ada keterlanjuran kata. Dalam gurau senda pasti ada khilaf dan dosa. Selamat Hari Raya, maaf zahir dan batin. From me, your lecturer. Itu saja. Thank you very much.